tell them what you're thinking.
Yes, everything's fine. Q-band's open. Umbilicals look good.
Looks like you got it all in the control, Walter.
Somebody had to.
You okay, Doosan?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. Harry, how are you?
Doosan. Hey, Doosan. Fine, thank you. And the old Ferris wheel looks in good shape.
Yeah, we're still turning up here. See you in the docking port.
Reconfigure for mated operations.
Copy. Reconfiguring for mated operations. Discharge unit engaged.
What do you mean exactly by crew reappraisal?
In the light of the most recent company analysis, we're re-evaluating certain areas of the operation, how to maximize efficiency across the board.
Which areas specifically?
You are alone, aren't you, Commander?
Yes, entirely alone. Don't you think this is a pretty underhand way of dealing with things?
This is a decision the company has long considered, and the bottom line is that we believe this action to be in all our best interests.
No, the bottom line is you've gone right over my head, and now I have to be the one who delivers the news.
Yes, that responsibility does fall to you as Commander. And Catherine, these aren't proposed changes. This is a directive.
Copy that. Unity out. Don't be alarmed, Walter. No mention's been made of you.
Well, I am alarmed. This has all the hallmarks of a purge, or the beginnings of one.
Space-grown freesias. I thought it might be tough coming back to a 3x4 aluminium cubicle.
Yep, it is.
Oh, how's Miranda?
Oh, just beautiful. Walking and talking. Rather, I should say stumbling and mumbling, huh?
Just like the rest of us, eh?
Yeah. Like the rest of us. Lal, we should get together and go through these latest numbers on the cell synthesis program. It's looking promising, huh? And worked out well. I mean, you two up here, me down there.
When you're rested.
Right.
I like it.
Sorry?
Your hair suits you.
Oh, you think so? Thanks.
I wish I had the means to be that creative.
Oh, you look great. And it's good to see you.
Yes, likewise. Well, I'll catch you later, Harry.
Yeah. Catch you later, Lyle.
Metabolism's excellent. And liver function is astonishing. And cholesterol's way down. You're in very good shape, Harry.
I'll have to be. A 10-month-old kid doesn't give you much room for life in the fast lane. So I've become a paragon of virtue.
What does that entail?
Sacrifice, principally.
Do you resent that?
No. She's the best thing that ever happened to me. I've learned to be a little less selfish.
And your mother? How would she manage? As you say, a 10-month-old baby is a handful.
She'll manage all right. She's in good shape. And Miranda isn't the average 10-month-old. She's really something special.
And yourself? How would you manage?
That's a different kind of a question, isn't it? Hey guys, how are you?
Remote operations and maintenance drone 1.
Wow, that's amazing. Well done.
Thank you.
No, but I meant, how are you?
Very positive, thank you.
And how about you?
I feel the same. Thank you for asking.
Very good. Could use a bit of a paint job here and there, but otherwise you're looking fine. And your English is coming along very well. And see, I'm back to my normal size, so nothing to be afraid of.
Miranda is on Earth.
Yeah, how do you know that?
Lyle says it.
Oh, you mean Lyle told me?
Lyle told me.
What is that, Lyle?
Oh, I call it a cocovado. It's a cross between a coconut and an avocado. Something I've been amusing myself with. Keep it, I've got plenty.
You grew this?
Well, designed it, really. But then, yes, you're right, I grew it. It's the most efficient way of combining the fats and carbohydrates of the respective fruits.
And, what are you doing with this?
I'm working with a group of people in Sao Paulo, establishing the DNA sequencing of fruits. Painfully slow. But there may be commercial application.
Could make you a wealthy man, huh?
I don't know if that will, but this might.
A silicon chip.
It's a bit more sophisticated than that, Doosan. It's a self-replicating chip.
You're kidding. Non-carbon-based biology?
Uh-huh. An autonomous organism. Or the beginnings of one. For ureas only. I'll tell you more about it later.
Sure. Can I ask you something, Lyle? Where are you getting all the materials for this work?
From my own science tech consignments, why?
Because some components are gone missing from the cargo bay. Wiring looms, computer software, etc.
Hey, if I needed anything, I'd put in the appropriate requisition, okay?
I'm not accusing you of anything, Lyle.
Surely that's precisely what you're doing.
Okay, just forget about it. And thanks for the cocovado.
Must have been difficult leaving her.
Yeah. But I didn't have a whole lot of choice. The company weren't going to employ me down there, so it was come back or rejoin the job market.
And Jan?
Is there a man who doesn't fall in love with his baby daughter?
I guess not.
No, he adores her, and we tried, you know, playing happy family for a while. I'd moved to his place, he'd moved to mine, but pretty soon the cracks appeared.
Was that a disappointment for you?
Yeah, to my surprise it was. I realized I wanted us all to live together, however difficult. I guess for her sake more than for mine. I wanted her to grow up thinking of Jan as her father. But we're friends, and he sees her almost every day, so I guess it's the best I can hope for. I haven't told anyone all this stuff. Just yet.
Well, Harry, seems that you and I both have privileged information. Controller just told me about these new arrangements.
Well, don't think I feel good about it, because I don't.
Boy, I can't make a right move today. Hey, how's it going?
Got evidence of cross-transition, possible cell division.
Oh, exciting stuff.
Yeah.
I have a present for you. Here.
It's weird.
It is weird. Lyle grew it. Here. Have some. Come on. Taste it.
Mm. 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 It tastes nice. No, stop. No.
Why?
I'm busy.
Okay. Then, tell me what's happening.
Look, what do you want to know? Things change, people change, cells change.
And so you've just changed. Mm-hmm. Okay, give me an explanation.
Look, something isn't happening. I can't find the center of you.
What?
Well, maybe you've put your finger on it. You need an explanation for everything. You can't allow anything just to be.
I can't allow anything just to be.
No.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe that's how I am. Maybe I should go and think about it.
Oh, you see, there you go. You don't need to think about it. Just free yourself up.
And how do I do that?
Get off the station. Get out of this business. I don't know, get away from these systems.
Okay. What about you and me?
I honestly don't know.
Anderson, he really got to you, didn't he?
He knows himself, yes.
He knows himself, and I don't.
No, I don't think you do. And that makes it hard for me to.
It's compulsory to ride bicycles, or at least to own one. And when you buy a house, you have to plant a tree. You get credits for recycling, and these go straight onto your utility bill. So the more you recycle, the smaller your electricity bill. You don't go to jail any longer for petty crimes. You work on municipal farms instead. The old people work in the nurseries, and therefore the young people don't grow up ostracizing the old people.
So where is this place?
Utopia. I'm simply talking about a rationally organized society.
Well, what about a kiwi and a tangerine?
Ah, a Kitangelo. I'm onto it already. Has the colour and shape of the tangerine with the taste and texture of a kiwi.
The high acidic contents of the tangerine balances the sugars in the kiwis.
Of course, we needn't be hidebound by horticultural convention. We can design whole new strains of foods which perform specific nutritional tasks. What?
Nothing, I'm just tired. I need to reorientate myself. Excuse me.
So what about the humble apple, then? What will become of that?
Oh, I think they'll be around for a while yet. 4,000 varieties at the last count.
Yes, no doubt you'll make that 4,001.
You, sound like someone who's skirting the issue, Catherine.
Yes, I forget. Your antennae are very acute, aren't they, Lyle?
So, what is it?
Something I wish someone else could do for me. Something I know I have to do myself.
Sounds heavy. Want to get it out?
The company, our employers. You'll remember they fired about 150 people last year.
Yes.
Well, now they've turned their attention up here. More precisely to your department.
I think you've skirted the issue long enough, Catherine.
They're terminating your contract, Lyle, and replacing you as Chief Science Officer.
But why?
You can read their report. I think they find your entrepreneurial activities difficult to accommodate. They believe that the Chief Science Officer should be involved exclusively in company contracts.
But they've been the co-beneficiaries of many of these ideas.
I know, but they take exception to your using Unity as a test bed for ideas that they find have limited application.
Well, okay, but, I mean, we were on a first-class science deck. We have a catalogue of clients who will endorse the work we undertake. I mean, granted, I have my personal idiosyncrasies, but these never interfere with my work.
You don't have to tell me that. I've placed on record my strenuous opposition and my total disagreement with the company's decision. I've also checked the legal position. But I'm afraid the decision is ultimately theirs, not mine.
Who will replace me? I mean, what about the garden? What about...
That individual is already on board, Lal. They've appointed Harry as Chief Science Officer, effective immediately.
What do you mean you were coerced into this? Is that what you're telling me? Nobody's forced to take a job they don't want, Harry.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm telling you. It was take the job or quit the company. And believe me, I agonized over it.
Oh, well, not sufficiently enough to discuss it with me, evidently.
I didn't decide until 2 days ago. Then I had to make a decision. And I didn't want to tell you via some damn satellite link. I didn't intend for Catherine to get to you first.
Well, you've certainly been busy down there these past 10 months.
That's not fair. How do you think it makes me feel? You believing that I've been conspiring against you? I have a kid to support and an apartment to pay for. I wasn't left with any choice. I didn't want the damn job. I was happy with what I had.
Well, Chief Science Officer on one of the most sophisticated space stations in orbit isn't exactly a slap in the face.
And a year's salary isn't such a slap in the face either. Plus company shares and all that stuff you're carrying.
So you even know the terms of my dismissal?
Listen, to hell with you, okay? Just got back here. I miss my kid, and I'm in the middle of a situation I didn't want to be in. I don't like it any better than you.
Well, your prospects are somewhat rosier than mine.
They're giving you 28 days to turn the science deck over to me. A lot can happen in these days. You have connections, I have connections.
Well, thank you. But I can take care of myself. Good night.
How'd he take it?
Well, initial shock, disbelief, anger, and his usual pragmatism. He doesn't want to work out the 28-day term. He intends to leave on tonight's shuttle. Pack and go.
Can't they do this? Lyle is like part of the environment up here.
They can, and they have.
I mean, he's the only one who fully understands the hydroponicum.
Well, the hydroponicum largely runs by itself, and he will instruct us in how to manage it.
What are you saying? That you don't care?
Of course I care. It's simply that we have to accept what happened.
Well, I find it unacceptable. And I think there should have been a group consultation on this. These are unique circumstances we live under. Who, for instance, will fill the place on the science deck? We have to live with that person.
Come on, Kaveh. We're in no position to challenge the company and their policy of hiring and firing.
But we should be allowed a perspective on it, and we should make this known to the company.
I have already put on record my strenuous opposition to Lyle's dismissal.
Then I shall do the same.
I do not want this to drive a wedge between us all.
Maybe too late for that.
What time do you call this?
And we agreed I'd come to work. I put in close to 18 hours yesterday. Anyway, what's eating you?
You don't know? Paula, you need to get up to speed. Lyle's been fired.
What? What do you mean? By who?
By the company.
Well, who's going to replace him?
You're looking at her.
Julius, copy this to downlink manifest. TDRX, primary assembly. AREC and BREC. Support. Support primary good. Backup to mainframe.
Well, this is kind of groundbreaking stuff, Lyle. We're talking about silicon quasi-life. You want to tell me a little more?
All right. The chip acts just like a cellular organism. It can replicate itself. It can develop neural patterns, refine its own processing capabilities, and then design modular extensions of itself. It's unique, it's mine, and it's for sale.
Where do I fit into the equation?
In about 20 hours' time, I'll be back on terra firma. I propose that we meet in Osaka, Los Angeles, Sydney, wherever's more convenient for you. One city's much like another to me.
LA is fine.
I want this to come from a respected research department in a prestige university, yours. I want to create a lot of interest in it and see who comes out of the woodwork. Start a bidding war.
Hey, I'll be there.
All right, I'll call you when I get off the bus.
You want to keep this away from the Unity people, huh?
Kiro, I'm no longer with Unity.
There's a visible shift in the balance of objects forming the population here. An increase in numbers, some evidence of structural change. Possibly some form of cell division.
Good. I mean, that's encouraging.
Listen, Paula. This situation with Lyle can't get in the way of what we're doing, right? We've come this far, you, me, and Lyle, and we have to continue with this work.
Yeah, well, that's what makes it so difficult, because Lyle was part of this. I don't know how you can be so easygoing about it. Unless...
Unless what?
Nothing.
No, I know what you're thinking. Unless I choreographed the situation, right? Spent my time down there talking the company into giving me Lyle's job, yes?
Maybe, yes.
Well, you're wrong, Paula, and you disappoint me. We've known each other and worked together for over a year. We've been locked up in this place. And you know me better than to believe I conspire against anyone.
Yeah, but you can see there's some ambiguity in this situation.
That's tough. I was presented with an ultimatum. They're intended to fire Lyle whatever I decided. I'm a single parent, damn it, and I can't afford to be unemployed.
Well, I can't help thinking about Lyle in some city with the Romes. He hates cities. In some place he doesn't know. It just cuts me up. Why do you think he's locked himself up here for so long? He loves the world, but he can't cope with it. He's like a child.
You're wrong, Paula. He can cope with the world. He's just gonna have to.
Hi, Harry. How are you?
Fine. I mean, I don't know.
Catherine told me the news, but I guess congratulations are in order. That place won't be the same without Lyle. But still, it's a hell of a jump for you.
Yeah, thanks, Shannon. And I guess it is one hell of a jump, but it isn't necessarily one I want to take.
Harry, listen, just between you and I, was there any mention of any other changes? I mean, the company must have discussed the general situation up here, right?
No. Wrong. They didn't. And I resent the implication. So excuse me, Shannon.
What to do, kiddo? What did they say?
That the matter had been fully discussed with Catherine, and that Lyle was acquainted with the reasons and circumstances surrounding his dismissal, and that this was a matter between himself and the company.
So who's going to join the science deck team?
That has yet to be decided. But I made it clear that we were far from happy with the situation.
And what did they say to that?
Well, they weren't much interested in our perspective. They said that our displeasure was noted.
Our displeasure?
Yes, that's right, our displeasure.
Why, you think Carve should speak solely for himself? We're all behind Lyle, right? Oh, or is there something else you need to think about? Because I really don't.
Catherine, why was Lyle fired exactly?
I'd rather you spoke directly to Lyle about that.
It seems that things are going missing from around the station.
What? Going missing? What do you mean?
Electrical components, computer software.
Lyle wasn't fired because he was under suspicion of stealing software. That's what you mean?
No, I'm not saying that, but Lyle has significant design skills, doesn't he?
And?
I was just thinking that maybe they were tired of his attention being elsewhere.
Now, guys, you know that we call this place home? Well, home can be many different places. You remember in The Wind and the Willows how Rat and Mole and Badger all lived in different homes? Well, you and I can live in a different home as well. And that's what's going to happen.
Miranda has a home on Earth. And Harry has a home here.
That's right. And now we're going to live on the Earth as well. But in order to go there, we need to make a few adjustments. It means that we have to make a journey. And that means I have to reconfigure some of your circuitry. This could be complicated.
What kind of advice?
The manual relates solely to their condition when first built. Since then, with your help, they've developed a degree of sentience.
That's true.
What would be the effect of shutting them down entirely for transportation purposes?
Might not be advisable, but I'll look into it.
Calvi? Walter? Hi, Paula.
Hi, Lyle. Say, Lyle, look, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
Then don't say anything, Walter. It's a wide world down there, full of opportunity.
Yeah, but this is the world you wanted to explore, this one out here.
Well, I've had a good look at it, and I'm grateful.
Yeah, but this whole manner of dealing with things, this is dirty.
It's business, Calvi. I'm not so naive that I can't understand that. Don't look so bleak, Paula. I'm always preaching about non-attachment to things, so I can let this place go if that's what I have to do. Clearly, my entrepreneurial leanings didn't go down too well with the company.
But what about the hydroponicum? You made that. And the rooms?
Well, the rooms go with me. They're my property. Or rather, I should say, my responsibility.
Well, I should get back to work. I'll catch you later, Laura.
Yeah, catch you later, Lyle.
Hey, I gotta go.
Boy, I really am public enemy number one.
Hi, guys.
Oh, Walter. We think we should take a stand on this.
A stand?
About Lyle. If we all take a unified position, we'll have greater impact.
They're just brushing us off right now.
Hey, I feel bad about Lyle, and Catherine has had her say. I just don't see how my voice is going to improve his position.
Well, it can't hurt his position.
Look, Paulie, it's a difficult situation.
It's all right, Walter, I understand.
Look, I can't afford to challenge.
Look, you don't have to explain.
No, I do have to explain. I do care about Lyle. Sure, we've had our run-ins, but it hasn't diminished our respect for each other. It's just I can't be giving any flack to the company right now. I've got my own problems with them. I've got my own position to think about.
Lyle Campbell, Chief Science Officer. Personal file. Audio access code 9900870. Thank you.
Paula,
Yes?
find Lyle and get down here, quick.
What's up?
I think we've jumped the line.
Lyle, Harry wants us on the science deck now.
Okay. See, there and there. The previous colonies multiplying. Have a look.
The irregular cells seem to be absorbing some of the coacervate drops.
And their numbers appear to be increasing.
And you've got cell division. You've got life, Harry.
No, we have. Could we have missed something?
No. The new living cells are destroying non-viable ones and consuming coacervate drops. So we have something that could be defined as a living organism.
Okay, we run this test sequentially for 72 hours. Confirm the results, inform the company.
Hey. That's good work.
Well, you must be pretty pleased.
This belongs to all of us, Paula. You, me, and Lyle.
Shame he won't be around to see it through, isn't it?
Hello? Someone down here? Hello?
What is that? Now press scan and then retain.
Done.
Thank you. Do you remember that job offer you had from the University of Sao Paulo about a year ago?
Uh-huh.
Do you reckon it's still there?
I don't want another job.
Yes, you do. You have to be occupied.
I don't need a job to be occupied.
Ah, sounds like you've got a plan.
Maybe. Have a plan in life and follow it, right, Kavi? Where necessary, make adjustments. Lives are like ships at sea. We have to check their course now and then.
Yes, I like that analogy. Well.
So, how are you?
Dying. Like the rest of us. Well, Lyle. Take care of that ship.
I will, Kavi. I will.
Lyle?
Oh, hi, Paula.
Lyle, I've been looking for you everywhere.
Yes, well, lots to do, you know, packing and so forth.
Listen, we've made our position clear to Control. That is, Carvey and myself, and I know Catherine has as well. But I can't pretend we've made much impact.
Listen, I understand. And I appreciate it. It's good to know. To know that you are behind me.
It's not going to be the same without you, Lyle.
Well, no, Paula. It won't be the same without you either. At least you still have this place. And, Doosan, of course.
Yeah, things aren't going so well with Doosan and I.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should have grabbed that Sao Paulo offer, eh?
What are you going to do, Lyle?
I have a few ideas.
Will you write and tell me?
I might.
Have you got my spacemail number?
Unicore/Hernandez/48/46/OSB/Offworld. I, made a point of noting it this afternoon. No, please, don't. I hate this kind of thing. Listen, Paula, I'm sure I'll see you before I go, so can we leave it just like that?
Sure. Okay, I'll catch you later now.
Yeah, catch you later, Paula. Well done, Lyle.
Oh, Paula.
Not now, Shannon, please.
Why are you doing this, Lyle? This feels strange, Lyle.
We have to download some of your programming just to make the trip back to Earth.
This feels very strange, Lyle.
Well, you're not to worry.
River, run. Black, white. Love, lost. Sleep, wake. Snow falls. On a sad dream. In the grey dawn. Why are you doing this, Lyle? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Non-sequential random number generator engaged. This program will override all logic augmentation systems.
Lyle, I need to talk to you.
What is it?
Them. They, the rooms. There are 3 of them.
Give me an update, Shannon.
Shuttle's due in 3 hours, 16 minutes. That leaves us a little under 50 minutes to load cargo if they're going to make their landing window.
Present location?
Just unhooked from Alpha Station.
Catherine, I have to talk to Control. Now.
Yeah, sure. Can I ask why?
I thought I could live with this, and I can't.
See?
Good heavens.
Is that weird or is that weird?
It's certainly fascinating.
This is our place.
Yes, but what is this?
Harry had a baby. You said that 2 humans together made a baby.
So you made one?
Lyle, this contravenes all company regulations. Unauthorized manufacturing of robotics. This thing could cause havoc. We don't know its capabilities.
Doosan?
Lyle.
We say nothing about this. Not yet.
Miss Eschenbach, I don't think the company will appreciate being presented with an ultimatum, particularly in the light of the very generous offer they have presented you.
This isn't an ultimatum, it's a compromise. I need to be assured that Dr. Campbell will be accommodated in some capacity by the company. R&D, whatever.
Why are you concerning yourself with Dr. Campbell's future?
Because Dr. Campbell's dismissal is causing division amongst the crew.
You are professionals. You'll work those out.
No. Listen to me. This has to be addressed.
So you're going to transport 3 rooms?
Why not?
Because their radio frequencies will cause havoc with the onboard systems if they're not shut down. Shuttle commander will have a fit.
Okay, I'll talk to Harry when the shuttle docks.
Lyle, you're not being rational.
They go where I go. I've worked with them, embellished them, and I wouldn't entrust them to anybody up here.
Do you think they got hold of these replicating chips of you?
No, impossible.
Lyle, you put these chips in the logic augmentation program, haven't you?
Rubbish. I wouldn't be so reckless.
Lyle, I have to talk to you.
What is it?
I've been speaking to the company about the situation.
Rather belated, isn't it?
Listen, I realized it will be impossible. You're leaving, people resenting me. So what about staying on? Some kind of advisory capacity? Sort of senior consultant? Lyle, you can keep up all your work without the responsibility of the science deck. It's perfect.
Oh, so you need me to stay on board to make your life tolerable?
No, Lyle, I just need you. I realize this place won't be the same without you.
Clever. But no thanks. I'm on the shuttle and I'm out of here.
Listen, Lyle, whether you stay or go, I'm not having 3 of them wandering about the station. I will personally go down there and dismantle that thing.
No, this is too important. And I don't believe you'd do that. You've supported my upgrading the rooms, provided software, assisted in their programming. I don't accept that you would kill off such an accomplishment.
Believe me, I would.
All right then, a compromise. We ensure the third drone doesn't develop beyond this initial stage.
And who's going to be around to see to that? Lyle, the thing is living down there. And you're going to deal with it.
What do you mean they're company property? They're my property.
You successfully persuaded the company not to replace the Roams with more sophisticated drones, and the company now regard them as the property of the station.
But I brought them with me, and they cost peanuts.
Lyle, I know what they mean to you. But it's the company that's underwritten the cost of bringing them up to speed, and in doing so, they've established title over both of them. That's their position.
Well, it's a little bit more complicated than that now, isn't it, Lyle?
Why?
Excuse me.
What do you mean?
But this is personal.
Okay.
He means that I've worked long and hard to bring them up to this level. And they can't safely be entrusted to anybody but myself.
Then perhaps you should consider again the proposal that Harry's made.
No, that is not acceptable.
Lyle, your leaving is already hard enough for me. Please don't make this into an issue. The Roams are now company property, and that's a position I have to enforce. I'd like to be able to have a little time with you before you leave.
Shannon, we gotta make this window. We'll shut everything down, go to full umbilicals, and come on board. That'll put us 24 hours behind schedule, and we'll get hell from the ground guys. Copy?
Okay. We're still waiting to hear whether or not you've got a passenger coming.
Fine, but another 30 minutes, you'll have 2 overnight guests.
Yeah. Copy. We're out of time here, Catherine. These guys are itching to cut loose. What's the story?
I don't know.
Harry? Yeah?
I need to talk to you.
True. What about?
Your proposal. Perhaps the way it can work.
I'm on my way.